YouTube? It's that dude named Dave, and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Before we get started, my price of admission. Like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not sub yet. So let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we're coming back to Kendra G. She had a 60-year-old woman call into her show, but what is she looking for? Let's not waste any time. Let's get to the video and we're gonna try to make this make sense.
Hey, baby, what's your name?
My name is Clara.
Clara, where you calling us from?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. How old are you, Clara?
I'm 60.
Ooh, come on, 60.
I'm
Where you calling us
She
from,
look good for
Clara?
60.
Louisiana.
Look,
Kendra
I
always
apologize.
asks the same questions over and over
that
again.
That was a dumb Kendra G dyslexic moment. Y'all be talking about them in the comments. I'll be reading them. Yes, you're right. Where you from, Louisiana? Where you from, Louisiana? We got it now. We know it's Louisiana, honey. Clara, Louisiana, 60. What do you do for? Are you retired or do you work?
I do work. I am a jewelry designer and a travel agent.
A jewelry designer and a travel agent.
Right.
Do you have any children?
Yes, one grown daughter.
One grown daughter. How old is your daughter?
30.
30. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I was married once.
How long was you married for?
23 years, girl.
Oh,
Why did
wow.
you get divorced after 23 years?
It's a long story. It's a very long story. Not enough time in this broadcast to say what it is.
Why do women say that all the time that Kendra asked the question? It's a long story. You're on a dating show. You are looking for a man. A man is going to at least want to know the cliff notes of why your 20+ year marriage didn't work out. I don't get it why women say, oh, it's just a long story. Well, you know what? The men you're looking for, and there's men interested in the comment section, they need and want to know. Let's continue. Let's get back into it.
Give us a paraphrase version.
Yeah, Kendra.
He had an image to uphold, and I was the puzzle piece that he needed to fit into the life that he wanted to project to his followers.
Followers? What?
If
He's
you
a
follow
pastor?
what I'm saying.
You were a trophy wife.
Right. And
Trophy
he
wife.
was not exactly the person that he appeared to be.
He was gay. Ooh, okay, we're gonna end it right there.
Well, let me just say this. A man showed up at my house looking for him one day, and the man was gay.
I hate when women do this here, right? Because the guy is not here. You've been married to this man for 23 years, she said, right? And then you're going to say that there was an image to uphold and, you know, a man showed up with an alternative lifestyle here. Here's the thing. He might be gay. He might be living a different lifestyle, but why can't you preface it in a certain way without trying to pull the strings here, right? It sounds like, you know, that he could be this, but he could be not. And I'm not sure here because we need to know the other side of the story. Another thing too, as well, what is so hard to say, you know what though, we were married for a certain amount of time here and he has transitioned to a different lifestyle. I don't know a terminology. Maybe the comment section, you guys can help me out here. But also too, if you have a daughter, you know, how does that conversation hold out? Because now, let's say that if this is not out in the open, did you just out this man? I'm just kind of curious here because it sounds like that even if he was not outed. There are so many issues here there's so many questions, but you want to know something? I bet you Kendra's not going to really ask. She's going to be like, all right, child, move on. Let's see what she does here. I hope she digs deep here. Let's continue.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is your daughter's father?
Yes.
Okay. I can tell this is a sticky situation, so we'll leave it at that. Let's continue.
Right.
Nah, see that's wrong, Kendra. No, don't leave it at that here. There's a couple of follow-up questions here, all right? I see it. You guys see it. And here's the thing that I want to throw in here. Women are quick to throw the gay sign language out there, and we don't have the details because he's not here. Shame. insult, guilt, and need to be right. I was called gay for the fact that I wouldn't even date this one woman one time, and she assumed the fact that I was a turn up lifestyle because I wouldn't holler at her. So whenever I hear situations like this, like, well, a man showed up at his door and gay, well, what is the context of that? We need more details. Anybody can show up at your door for an alternative lifestyle. But why did he show up? Why did he come up there? There should be more information here. But women are notorious for doing this here, and that's why I have a problem with this here. You can easily say allegedly if you don't know that term here. I got to say that on my podcast here. Allegedly. But women for so long has aspersed the gay connotation against men when it has not always been true. So that's why I'm going hard on this point here. But there could be more information here. Let's continue.
This is Clara, Louisiana, 60-year jewelry designer, travel agent, one grown daughter. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
I am a Libra, on the cusp of Scorpio.
Okay. All right, Clara. When did that divorce happen?
Oh, it was 10 years ago.
That was a while ago.
All right, so what kind of man are you looking for, Clara?
Here we go, y'all.
Oh, God. Do we have enough time? He
Have enough
real
time.
quick. Somebody said, damn, Tyler Perry's movies be true.
Wait a minute, before you get into that, do you have enough time? Did you hear that? Lady, you are 60 years old, okay? Clock is ticking. You need to shorten down what you're looking for here because you are already half past dead. I'm sorry. And this goes for guys too out here. If you're going to try to put a laundry list of things and you in your 60s, you know what though? You need to cut that goddamn list in half here. You're on the way to going out the door anyway, to the upper room. So you know what though? Don't put these laundry lists here that you're 22 years old, you're 61. Shorten it to a little bit of list here to find what you're looking here in your last years. But let's continue.
Yes. Can somebody hook me up with that, please? I want to do a story about my life with that guy.
Girl, Tyler Perry already did that story, child.
No, this one is different. I promise you.
Oh, you got some twists and turns we haven't heard of yet?
Got some twists and turns. He would really appreciate somebody listening. Please hook me up with Tyler Perry.
Okay. Hook her up with Tyler Perry as we find her a man. What kind of man are you looking for?
Oh God, I mean, just somebody who is trustworthy, somebody who is protective, somebody who is strong. Like I need a guy to back me up. Those are things I didn't receive when I was married. Like if somebody's arguing with me, I need that man to back me up. He does.
Hold up, before she continues on here, it sounds like her ex-husband was a beta male. She's looking for a strong man, a man to back her up. When she says, if I'm in an argument, I want my man to be there. It sounds like she's drawn from definite situations in her past here where her man wasn't there and that she was the one stepping up. She was the alpha female and he played the blue pill in the background here. So you was married with a man and been with him for 20 plus years. And now that she's really back on the market, she wants a stronger man. She wants a man to hold her down. And you know what, ladies? We see this all the time, that you want something opposite than what you were. Ladies want a man to be strong and be there for them. But the problem is that we do have a large supply of beta blue pill men. And it sounds like that she may have married that man here in the past. But let's continue now. Didn't want to miss that point.
Doesn't have to make $1 million, but he definitely has to manage the money that he does make. I am completely capable of taking care of myself. I need partnership. I need somebody who's going to rub my feet and give me great sex and travel with me. And, you know, respect my time, respect my person, respect my home.
Clara said I'm 60, but good sex is still a requirement.
Until I'm dead. Yeah.
Oh.
And so you're dead.
Yeah, girl. Why not?
Y'all hear that, fellas? Y'all hear that? You gotta glaze them buns, y'all. You ain't glazing them buns. She don't want you. Even at 60 years old, she wants you to break that back. So you can't be blue pill and you gotta come with it with the long stroke. Fellas, isn't it true for ladies in my tribe? It sounds like that older women be wanting to get it in and she wants to get it in. And you know, though she's an attractive woman, but it seems like we got old 60-year-old 304s in the house here. Oh boy, let's continue. This has got to get better or it might get worse.
Why not?
Rub her feet and you have to hit it right. So
yes.
Buns glazing.
So you would leave a man if the sex ain't good?
Absolutely. Hmm. Yeah. Very serious about that. Very serious about that.
You're very serious.
Y'all hear that here? A 60-year-old plus woman will leave you for sex. That is the problem that we have here today here. I get it. Sex is important. It's an important part of lives and relationships. But if that is the barrier of the fact that women are leaving men without even working things out at 60, we hear this at 20 years old. We hear this at 30 years old. But at 60, guys, do y'all have a chance of y'all ain't gonna be able to buns glaze? I don't know. Let's continue. Oh, 304s in the game, y'all.
Serious about that.
Right.
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
So
Non-negotiable.
I don't know. I guess I just thought at 60, and 60 is not old, but it's old, older, that would no longer be a requirement. But for you, it is.
No, girl. No. I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. I'm in great shape. I have all my senses. Everything's working. So yeah, that needs to be working too.
Everything's working,
So how
y'all.
often a week?
3-4 times every day, twice a day.
Three, 4 times a week or possibly every day. Come on, lady. You got some damn nerve. Ain't no man got no time in this age here to be buns glazing your ass every goddamn day. Y'all ladies be tripping. See, we got women in arrested development acting and projecting like they're 25 and 26 years old here. I don't care if you're 60 years old and you're looking for a man in his 50s. He ain't got time to be busting up on you every single day. And I guarantee you that the kind of man that you're looking for ain't no beta man. You're looking for an alpha man. He's still gonna be on his purpose in his 50s, still grinding, doing what he's gotta do here. He ain't got time to be giving to you every single day. Ladies, I understand sex is important, but a man on his purpose, there's gonna be a lot of situations that you're not getting every day. And when you get in your feelings, that's where you're gonna head for the hills because he wasn't giving me what I needed. Can't make this up, y'all. But let's continue. Let's see what else she's gonna say here.
Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Let's go to the age range. They gotta be able to keep up with you.
Oh, here we go for age. Let's see.
What's the age range you want to take, Clara?
What we got here?
I really like a guy in his 40s, honestly. I have encountered some really nice guys, and I realized that my energy is much younger, so I need a guy who's in his 40s, maybe early 50s. But he has to be in shape, and he has to take care of himself, and he has to still be working down there.
Has to still be working.
You guys hear this here? It sounds like she's looking for the 6'6" 6 feet, 6 inches and 60 years old. Oh my God. Like, I understand that you're still alive. I understand that you have needs here, but here's the issue that we have here. So many modern women, and especially in our Black community, older women who are single into their older age until they get to their 50s and 60s, and then now they want to look for a companion. And these requirements, where are you gonna find is that? You want someone in his 40s and then say no older than 50s because you're a younger soul? A man in his 40s is not gonna have time to be buns glazing you every day. A man in his 50s is not gonna be able to buns glaze you 3 or 4 times a week, especially a man in his 40s like myself here. If I wanted to go old like that, and if I had mommy issues, I'm sorry. Any man that is gonna go this kind of age gap here in his 40s has mommy issues, and you're looking for, again, a beta male. But let's continue.
Out there. So
Right.
in his 40s, you're saying? So you go 20 years younger.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Repeating
So
the
you
cycle.
want to get married again?
No, I
Oh,
want
okay.
a ring, and I want
What?
a ring, and I want a travel partner, and I will do a ceremony without paperwork. But
You want a ring?
No, I don't want that piece of paper.
You don't want no official marriage.
No,
So do you want the guy to live with you, or y'all have y'all separate homes?
separate.
So, okay, so you do the ceremony, you'll travel together, but you don't live together.
Right. Absolutely.
So you just want an expensive ass booty call. Y'all hear this here? You don't want to get married. Okay, I understand that. You're 60 years old, so there's no kids. Okay, life happens. We understand that. You're older age here, all right? You're not going to be living with the person. Okay, so what is this going on here? Basically, you just want a guy to come over to be in a nice, expensive booty call plan. You want and anyone a ring too as well? Why the hell am I gonna give you a ring if I'm not locking you down? I'm not claiming this here. See, women don't understand the words coming out of their mouth and how that sounds to somebody. If you want someone in his 40s, he's looking at you as just buns glazing and keep it moving. That could be what you're looking for, but you ain't getting no goddamn ring. Let's continue. This is getting worse already, guys.
Okay. And you'll get married, but you're not really married.
Right. I would do a ceremony. I mean, the piece of paper is a legal document that gives you a right to property. And
so why do you want the ring then?
Right.
I like jewelry, girl. I'm a jewelry designer.
She wants your resources.
Let me tell you what I'm learning in this conversation.
Yeah.
You are, I think when you get a certain age, you are unapologetic about what you want, what your desire is. And
Right.
I actually am enjoying how, like, you're shocking me every second, right? And you like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is.
You know, so I look, I respect that. I admire that. So does the guy have to look a certain way?
You know, I like a tall guy, but if he's like 5'10", 5'11", that's cool. I like a guy who's in great shape. He doesn't have to be beautiful in the face, but he has to be really clean, like well manicured, smell good, nails clean. I am an appearance and cleanliness kind of lady. If you don't smell right, it's just not gonna work.
I called it earlier. She wants an old 666. Now, she didn't say he has to make a lot of money to the six figures, but I missed this part here. She wants the six pack. She wants the abs. She wants tall. She said 5'10", 5'11". In actuality, you know what that means? I want a man that's 6 feet tall. I want him cleanly. I want him in shape. She wants this well put together of Adonis of an older man. Lord, oh Lord, have mercy here. Even older women is trying to put standards and requirements acting like they're 25 and 26 years old. Can't make this up here. Now, what man that she's looking for in his 50s is going to be put together like this, who is still single? Let's continue, y'all.
Okay. Does he got to make a certain amount of money?
No.
No. Did I ask you about deal breakers?
You did not, but a deal breaker for me is smoking, disrespect, infidelity, you know, the usual stuff.
The usual stuff. Okay. This is Clara, Louisiana. Does he got to be in Louisiana?
No, I fly all the time.
You fly all the time. You said
I always say this all the time. If you're not in the same city, it doesn't matter because you're getting your cake and ate it too. But it doesn't matter here because she's an old 304. She doesn't want to live with you. All she wants is a ring. She just wants you to buns glaze. But here's the thing. How is he going to smash 3 or 4 times a week if he doesn't live there? You see, make sense. Is you want this here, but if he's out of state, you know what that means? You're still going to have someone else on the side. Let's continue.
40, but what's the oldest you would date?
Like 50, 52, maybe.
52?
So you wouldn't date anybody your age?
Absolutely not.
Oh, wow,
no.
guys. Wow.
Why?
Because
Kendra wants to know.
when men get to be of a certain age, they really slow down. And I'm not casting a blanket over all men, but it's been my experience that men just slow down in all kinds of ways. They want to watch TV, they want to sit on the sofa, they want to watch news and sports and put their hand in their pants and go to sleep on me. And I have things to do. I just can't.
You cannot.
So you want a young boy who just runs the streets and has all this energy to kick it in. You know why he sits on the couch? Because he worked all goddamn day. You know why he watches sports? Because he loves sports. It doesn't matter if he's 20 years old, 40 years old, or 50 years old. Hell, I'm watching sports here when I'm not on my YouTube channel. I'm not working my full-time job here. If I'm not on YouTube, I'm not working my full-time job. I am on the couch chilling because you know what though? My ass is tired, okay? And you talk about, well, I don't want him to lay on me because I got things to do. He ain't got to lay on you. You need to understand that when the men are older, we're on our purpose. What is most important? Our work and our family and to provide. And then after that, then everything's gravy for you at the end if you're with a man in a nuclear relationship here. But you want a man to be able to work and provide and to buns glaze your back. And then on top of that too, have enough energy to run a 5-mile marathon. These women have no idea and want to put these unrealistic expectations on men, even in older age. We can't make this up, and we want to know why she's single. We know why she's single. The allegations about her ex-husband. What about the last 10 years? Let's continue.
Come on, Clara. Come on. All right, Clara, when was your last relationship?
All right, here we go, y'all.
Oh God, like 8 years ago.
8 years ago. Now,
Right.
Clara, this next question you don't have to answer, but it would bring me joy if you do answer it because we talked so much about sex tonight. When was the last time you was intimate with a guy? You don't have to answer.
Here we go. Let's see if she can answer it.
Right.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. So was that guy an option?
Here we go.
No,
That's something to do?
he's my service guy. He comes when I call him.
Woo! We got a human vibrator, y'all. Claire got a human vibrator.
I mean, you gotta have somebody that, does some things for you. I got a yard man, I got a pool guy, I got a maintenance guy.
You know why you got a pool guy, a maintenance guy, and a yard guy? Because you ain't got no damn husband. You got services that you got to pay for here. Lord, we're going to end the video here, guys, on that notion here. We got old women making requirements, acting like they're 24, 25, 26 years old. The fact that she has a maintenance man, fellas, even though what she's saying, and she sounds very nice, you can tell that, she has a good demeanor about herself, and she's held up over the years here. She looks very good for her age here. Yo, you ain't gonna be the only one, even at this age here, because let's say that she does find someone that's out of state, so she flies. You know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be periods of pockets where that you're not around. And she even said that she wants it 3 or 4 times a week if possible every day. So if you're only coming in once a month, or if you flying once a month and then she flies the other time, what about those other weeks in between? She's buns glazing still the maintenance man. Plain and simple. Number 2, I want to point this out again. I do not like the allegations of the sign language, the shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right, because we don't have his story on it here. And for all we know, did we know if this man come out of the closet with his sexuality? And we know all the time that women, when things don't go their way, want to throw the gay card at men when things don't want to work out here. So I am curious to know the details, and Kendra did not ask enough detail to find out, did this man go to an alternative lifestyle? Was she a beard? Or was there more to it, the fact that their relationship didn't work out, and that is the excuse that she's using for why they broke up here? We can't make this up here. So that's why we get on Kendra. You have a great program and you have a good show, but you can just do a little bit more tweaks so that these women can ask the truthful questions, so that the men here, if they are actually interested, will know for a fact, they're like, you know what? I'll rock with this. Or you know what though? Keep this old 304 for the streets. So that's what we're saying here, family and tribe here. What do you guys think? Is she an older woman that has realistic expectations, or is she just an older modern woman who, once again, is just, we're seeing teachless of these women here, teaching the younger women that this is not the way? Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. Let me know what you think about this video, this older woman, Kendra, and my commentary. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.